So today, guys, I am reading out a story. Just earlier on, I made a video with my friend Austin. So I'm just going to show you the front picture of it. It's called Buddy FC, A Lizard with a Dream. Just there. It's by Brendan Staniforth, illustrated by Austin Wadscope. Right, let's get right on into it. Hope you enjoy. Chapter 1, The Creation. Once upon a time there was a lizard called Buddy, and he had a dream, and that was to make a football club called Buddy FC. First he needed a stadium, but he needed somebody to build it for him. So he made a couple of calls until he found a company called Bobby's Buildings. So they said, we will build you a stadium. So they started building it. In a few months' time, the stadium was finished. Next, Buddy needed to find some players. So we went to watch some football games and eventually found some players. That's the first picture there. Player profile, number 1. Name, Joshua Jermaine. Age, 10. Loves McDonald's. Position, left back, foot right. One of the players was called Joshua Jermaine, son of talented Premier League player Daniel Jermaine. The next day, Buddy brought his players to a Premier League match between Arsenal and Man City. Later, it was the players' first training session. After training, Buddy went home, got in his cage and then went to sleep. The next morning, Buddy went to the football shop and bought some new footballs, pumps and goals. Later, Buddy arrived at the training and all the boys and girls were excited to use the new equipment. After training, Buddy took all the boys to McDonald's to eat something. After that, everybody went home to bed. The next morning, the boys had a tournament. They won all their games, so they won the tournament. And to celebrate, everybody got to do what they want for a week. A few hours later, everybody went to bed happy since they won the tournament. And now, we're on to page 2. Chapter 2, Year 2. As Year 2 starts of Buddy FC, all the boys have high hopes being 1 year older, so Buddy also bought some new football equipment. After that, he scouted for new players. Player profile, number 2. There it is. Name, Daniel Christiansen. Age, 11. Loves curry. Position, striker, foot right. One stood out, and that person was Daniel Christiansen. And a couple of days later, they signed him. Chapter 3, The Next Step. One night, Buddy called Joshua Jermaine's parents to bring him in. Buddy said to the parents to bring him in. Buddy said to Jermaine's parents, we are going to move you up to the under-13s. Jermaine was ecstatic. And after that, he went home to bed. A few hours later, Buddy walked home, but on the way he saw his best friend, so they went to a curry place for some food. There's the curry place, just there. Right, this is the last page, page number 3. Chapter 4, The Cup. Later, Buddy went up to bed with high hopes for the next morning because Buddy FC were entering the Under-12s Club World Cup. So Buddy came to training and told the players the news. Jermaine said, OK, let's get training so we can win. The boys really enjoyed training because they were entering the Club World Cup. The next day, all the boys had to go on the coach to arrive at the airport and then get on the plane to Australia where the Club World Cup was being held the next day. Buddy FC's first match was being played against Under-12s young boys. A few hours later, the match kicked off. In the 3rd minute of the match, Buddy FC scored and we won the match. A few days later went by until Buddy FC reached the final of the tournament. So in the dressing room, Buddy told his players, come on guys, let's win this game to prove we are the best. And the players replied, come on guys. And so the game kicked off and we scored first, but in the 89th minute, They scored, but in the 90th minute, we get a penalty, and a player got injured, so Buddy needs to take the penalty. Duh, duh, duh. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you want to see Buddy FC too, like and subscribe. Bye.